How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be beginning our Cincinnati Reds franchise mode where we try to bring these guys to the promised land. Looks like our contract goal is to win the division series, that is. Got to get to the conference finals, or the NLCS as they call it here in baseball land. Yearly goal is to reach postseason. I think we can do it. We're 13th ranked team, 2nd in power, 13th in pitching, 19th in defense, 27th in speed. You know what? 167 million team budget. I don't think that's our budget. I wish our budget was that high, but hey, if they're going to give us that much to work with, we're going to work with it, all right? I'll take the high payroll, Reds. We're going to leave GM contracts on. Fantasy draft is off. Allow legend free agents off. Computer roster control. Computer roster allows you to manage your rosters for all computer controlled team. No, off. Computer trading on. Ignore budgets off. Force trades off. And then designated hitter belongs where he belongs. As far as some tasks we are looking to do, we would manually set lineups and rotations, injury management, player development tasks, scouting. Should we let them automatically do most of that? Hire and fire staff, 40-man roster moves. Free agency trades, waiver transactions, we most certainly do want to go out there and manage our team as far as free agency and trades are concerned. We will let them do the scouting. Obviously, if you guys think we should do the scouting ourselves and that's better, you have to let me know. Right now, though, I always think scouting is kind of a pain to deal with, so we are not going to scout. Now, our team should be in good shape if we can finish loading here. I did download a roster offline where it gives you all the your top prospects and whatnot. So we will see if that's in here. Yes, they are. There's Nick Senzel. Perfect. There's Blake Tronin. And Hunter Green's down here. Wise. He's an 18-year-old pitcher. Just got the... Was it Tommy John? Did he just get shelved for the year? I think I heard that, if that's correct. Jesus Reyes. Jesus. I like it. There's Trammell Clue down there, 20 years old at a 62, A potential as well. So we definitely do have some of our top prospects to work with here in the future. Thankfully, we have to build the team right now, though, of course. That can win us some ball games. Peraza Winker batting second. I definitely do not like that. He needs to prove himself a little bit before he's batting up there. We will get Scooter Gennett at second. I like Votto batting third. Get Gennett on base. Peraza, you're fine where you're at. Puig, more of a power guy. Again, we'll put Winker down here around 7th. I'd rather Matt Kemp, but we'll leave Puig there. No, you know what? Do we put Kemp? We'll put Kemp 7th. I want to keep the righty-lefty matchup in there. Not that it matters too much when we're playing, but I would like to see that happen here. As far as no DH, again, same story. Different lineup. Kemp, Puig, Barnhart. There's Barnhart playing. Nice to see Alex Wood pitching. That looks good to me. As long as what I'm really concerned about is, you know, the whole making sure we're getting guys on base in front of Joey Votto and Eugenio Suarez. That's kind of my biggest concern here. We'll let everything else kind of play out, see how she goes. Matt Kemp batting fifth there. I do like that. Puig, Barnhart. That looks good right there. So there is our batting lineup. As far as our pitching rotation, we just got ourselves an Aaron Nola, apparently. I don't think he's part of the rotation. Alex Wood has an 86 overall. Okay, I like that. That is great to work with. Luis Castillo is a 79 man. Has he been pitching good the first 2 starts this season? Can't wait to see it. Love seeing the guy pitch. Hopefully this is his year right here. He's going to break out of a great season. Tanner Roark, third. Sonny Gray, and then Anthony DeSclafani. DeSclafani used to be the ace. Wasn't that long ago. He was top of the rotation. He has one bad season, and then all of a sudden, he wasn't even, was it terrible? Yeah, it was terrible. 493. Wasn't the greatest season, so 75. Definitely deserving. Hopefully DeSclafani can turn that around this season, though, for us. As far as our bullpen, we have Iglesias, we have Stevenson. We're obviously going to have to mess with this stuff as we progress because we are in preseason right now. But let's go ahead and, like I said, we'll sim up the preseason. I think we have everything done. Let's check out the GM goals. Everything should be here. Win 10 consecutive games. What a goal. Win 20 games in a single month. Win 95 games in a season. Got some tough goals here as far as postseason. Win the wild card game. Sweep the division series. Sweep the League Championship Series, and sweep the World Series going to feed in the postseason. Now, that one is probably going to be tough. Got a lot of goals to work with, though. I do like seeing all this stuff. That's nice. Like I said, our budget, $355K a week. I forgot we do have to use some of those diamond sponsorships since we have them. We can use them still, right? Where do I put those? Unlockables, training. Has to be under unlockables, right? Sponsorships? Yeah, perfect. All right, so let's go with... we're going to go 20,000 per double play because I don't plan on selling that anytime soon. We will go, you know what, I like the hit one. We dropped 10 hits, we dropped 25K, but if we can get, we don't have stolen base players. I was going to say if we have some stolen base kind of guys, that 30K there would be pretty nice. We'll go with the 75K for a save. And then we will use the one where base hits get us something as well. So that'll make us some money right there. We have more batter walk up, equipped at 0. Okay, we do have one more. We'll throw in another. The sponsorships have already been used. Okay, I will not throw that in. Let's go with a gold one. 20K for stolen base, 15K. Let's go with 3,500 for a run. Just because we got a lot to work with. Now we're looking good. All right, we got our sponsorships taken care of. Now our budget should go up a little bit, I would assume, down the road. Training. Like I said, I wanted to have this be manual. If I get the training be or auto, that's great. Okay, it is all in auto. That's what I wanted to see. I don't have to work with everything. There is a lot to work with. If you guys think it is important for us to train our players, we can do that, of course. I mean, they want Joey Votto hit the weight room because, you know, he's not got the power he once did. Come on, Joey. You're better than that. The one thing I am most certainly thinking about, though, is we have Peraza on a one-year deal. He's a great player. 74 overall, though. Maybe we can trade him for something. Same with Matt Kemp. Because we definitely want to give Jesse Winker some playing time. He's got that potential. He's a lot younger. If we can deal Matt Kemp to somebody, again, not a bad contract, 13 mil a year. I guess that's why we have such a high budget this year, because we have all these guys on them higher contracts for a season. Scott Schebler, I'm not too sold on Scott Schebler. The Reds are really, I guess he's one of the few guys that can play center field, but I haven't been a fan of him at all. I'd rather take my chances with, you know, Matt Kemp playing center field or somebody playing center field. Somebody's got to be able to do it, right? I mean, he's batting 250. 17 home runs. He did have a 30 homer season, but besides that, it hasn't been there. I mean, he only played 107 games last season as well. Maybe if he can stay healthy, Chevys will play a little bit better. Yasiel Puig over there in right field. Other than that, everything else looks pretty good. I do want to see what our pitchers look like. I don't think we have anybody ready to come up anytime soon. Romano, no, I don't want that. I don't want Molly. So yeah, for the most part, we look pretty good. If you guys think there's a guy we should trade, like I said, I'm listening to all opinions. Gonna try to do my best to incorporate things you guys want to see into the franchise mode as much as possible. As for right now, though, we will just keep it short and sweet. We'll sim all the way up to advance to the regular season. Yeah, that is what we are looking for. Okay, that was quick. It's funny because it says advance to the regular season, but it's because of those games with Japan. Where they end up having those games. I'm going to make sure the lineup is still perfect. Winker, Peraza. I said no. I figured they would mess with that when I went and simmed up like that. It should be good to go, though. After that, I would assume they just do it because it was preseason and they mess with your players. They got to make roster cuts. All that fun stuff. I think what we might try doing as well is actually, since we can train some stuff, let's see if we can find Jesse Winker. And is he the one we throw in center field? I think that might be the guy we try. Still young. Base running drills, I'm not worried about. Let's see if we can get some fielding going. Fielding drills, yes. Fielding would be great. See if we can make him a better center fielder, getting some practice in on that. Like I said, somebody's got to play center. We got to transition somebody there. I'm not a big fan of Scott Schebler being the guy that's going to be our fielder. But like I said, I just kind of an intro to the franchise mode. I'd like to hear a lot of you guys' opinions before we do jump straight into the season. I know there's some things I kind of skip on or forget about sometimes that are easier to just, you know, I can completely restart this, then completely, you know, go halfway through the season and then restart if there's something major that I'm missing. Hopefully we're not missing anything though. Like I said, I'd like to hear you guys' opinions on some of the things we should do with the team. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.